What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new to the channel or returning, please like, share, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't. And by doing so, it greatly helps out my channel and it helps me grow as a content creator. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Alabama's fall scrimmage. And Nick Saban had his press conference, and he had a lot to say about the team, guys. And I jotted down some notes. And the first thing he talked about was the receivers did a really good job of not dropping the ball, guys. We all know in the first scrimmage, he said a lot of receivers were dropping balls and stuff like that, and that's been a problem all season for us last season. And that's good news, guys, that the guys are catching the balls, and it really helps during the game. Uh, in critical situations, you got to be able to catch the ball, and they kind of beat us in the national championship game. So that's very good news to hear, guys. And he specifically, he said some of might have had a few drops, but he said the first team he didn't see anybody drop any balls, so that's good news, guys. We just got to try to keep that going and keep guys in rotation and be able to have depth at the wide receiver position. He said Bryce Young had a great day passing the ball. That's good news, and so we can pick up where we left off last season, guys. So that's good news. He also mentioned Kyrie Jackson did a nice job in the scrimmage, guys. I know I told you guys in the previous video that he had a groin injury, but he was able to practice this week, and he was able to get some playing time, a lot of playing time in the scrimmage, guys. So his injury is not, that serious, and that was very good news to hear. He also mentioned that Eli Ricks stressed out, but he held him out because he wasn't able to practice as much as Kyrie. So he was able to dress out, but he didn't get to play in scrimmage, guys. He having a back problem, so hopefully he'll be back, sometime when the season starts or a couple games in. So that's good news. And he said he'll be back by Tuesday, so that's good news to hear as well, guys. So that's good. Then he mentioned the first team O-line. He said they did a good job as well, guys. From we heard they did pretty good last scrimmage, and they're keeping that continuity going on with the offense, guys. So very good news. But he did mention that the second team O-line struggled, and he also mentioned just the second team in general struggled all the way around. And he was mentioning the players make a bad play or something like that, and then they'll let it linger, and it kind of affects them with the plays going forward. And he's saying, they got to stop letting, bad plays, mess up their rhythm and everything. Hopefully they can get that fixed, guys. We're going to have guys to step up, just in case any injuries may occur. And they got to get over the mental errors of, false starting and, things like that, penalties. We got to clean that up, guys. But he also mentioned Kool-Aid was the most consistent guy on punt returns. You know, uh, me personally, I hate it when we have, our starters, doing punt returns and kicks like that. But, if Nick Saban wants to use them, I guess, we'll be able to use them. But I always fear, them getting hurt. And that's a starter that's going to be out. But, he said he was the most consistent on the punt return. And he mentioned Jamar Gibbs and maybe about 4 to 5 other guys were pretty good on the kick return. So um, Jamar Gibbs seems like he's going to be a major factor for us on the offense and the special teams this year, guys. So he since Nick Saban been talking about Jamar Gibbs, been having nothing but good things to say about him. So Jamar Gibbs, I'm very excited to see what he does this season. Uh, One of the guys asked the question to Nick Saban about Darian Dalcourt. He's saying, he's having a good fall camp. We all know he got injured last season, and then Seth McLaughlin came in and played pretty well, guys, against Georgia. Surprised a lot of people. But he said he was out today. I think might be battling a little injury or something like that, but he didn't get to play today. But he said Darian Darko is doing a very good job, guys. So that's good news to see, about the O-line at the center position. Somebody asked about Trayshawn Holden. He said Trayshawn Holden is doing very, very well. He said he had about a great day. He had about 4 to 5 catches, and he had some big plays as well, guys. So, Trayshawn Holden's been in the system, a wide receiver, that's been there for a while and look like he's stepping up, guys. We all know Jermaine Burton is doing pretty good in fall camp, and we're going to need somebody else, to be able to step up now with, JoJo Earl being hurt, But I expect, Christian Leary to maybe step up at the slot position, and maybe we'll have Leary, Burton, and maybe Trayshawn Holden. But that's good to hear about Trayshawn. Then Nick Saban also mentioned about the running backs. He said Jamar Gibbs had about 60 yards on just a few carries, guys. And he said he's very, very explosive. And he said he's even good at receiver. So he's got good hands, guys. Like I said, the praise for Jamar Gibbs just keep going. I'm very excited to see what he's going to do this season, guys. Be able to see him with my own eyes. So he just said the running backs as a whole did pretty good. Jace McCullough, Roydell, Trey, he said they all did very, very good, guys. That's good news that the running backs are looking good, guys. That means that the O-line is doing what they're supposed to do on the first team. Like I said, second team got to step it up, but very, very good news, guys. Last season, we just struggled, running the ball like we're supposed to. So very, very good news. And he said, he feel good about, we got 5 good running backs, guys. And he even mentioned Emmanuel Henderson, the freshman. He said he's been practicing at wide receiver. They've been putting him out wide. So, guys, like I said, we're talented at the running back position, and it looks like the running backs are going to have a good year this season, guys. But I think the offense as a whole is going to be pretty good. Like I said, the only concerns is, injuries, and the second team's got to step up. Second and third team's got to step up. But that's all I have for today, guys. Leave your comments in the comment section, and you guys let me know about how you feel about, today's scrimmage and what Nick Saban had to say. But once again, guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll definitely be back with more college football content. Thanks, guys, and roll tide.